Teens are exposed to a lot of media online. They may unknowingly click on explicit content. Kelly Kitley, owner of Serendipitous Psychotherapy, joins us this morning with some tips on how to discuss these things with children. And of course, it's a topic parents are uncomfortable addressing with their kids. So how can we approach these uncomfortable conversations?
Well, you hit the nail on the head. Sometimes parents want to avoid these conversations because they're uncomfortable with it and they don't want to shed light on it and bring it up if their child hasn't been exposed. But we really need to check in with them, and talking about body image and sexuality at a young age, as early as 5, age appropriately, it's important to have those conversations. And checking in with our middle school kids and asking what they're exposed to. Sometimes I hear things on the radio that kids sing songs to and they don't even know some of the lyrics that they're singing.
Yes.
So that really opens up conversation. And we don't need to sit down and have an in-depth conversation about sex and puberty, because that can feel like a lot of pressure for kids and parents. But being able to have little sprinkles of conversations as they naturally and organically come up. The car is great because you're not looking at them face on. Text message, email, sometimes those are great ways to communicate with our kids when they're feeling a little embarrassed, because it is a topic that sometimes people shy away from.
Maybe when they're singing those songs. Oh, hey, by the way, speaking of...
Exactly.
Ease it on in there. Well, stranger danger has really taken on a whole new meaning these days. How do parents talk to kids about strangers who may be lurking online?
Well, we also need to talk about specific body parts as they are used in medical terms, because there are lots of different names for different body parts, and kids can start being groomed online, and it's really important for them to have open communication with their parents, and for parents to be checking in on what their kids are looking at online as well. It is very alarming for them, and they may feel some shame if they come across something and not be likely to bring it up to their parent. So it's our responsibility to just make sure that we're aware of what they're looking at.
And you talk about checking in and staying engaged, and also, though, how children can feel uncomfortable bringing these things up quickly. I know we're running out of time, but is there anything that parents can do to make their children feel more comfortable about coming to you with uncomfortable situations?
Absolutely. The normalization of having open dialogue just about our body and consent as well will increase the likelihood that when they are in those situations, they know who to go to talk to about.
All right, Kelly Kitley, Serendipitous Psychotherapy, thanks so much. Great to have you with us.